first mate, programmed the hate, we took the bait. Now I study these scrolls for the seeds I cultivate. I'm in the streets with the heat, the weak souls we generate. These niggas acting funny and a lot of them is gay. Now fuck that bullshit and everything that you say. That's why I did with 2 full clips instead of 2 chains. We niggas gone insane with the death wish in the brain. Is the white man's poison sweeter than the hell from which we came? That's an illogical thought, let me explain. Both the previous locations are exactly the same. We niggas spend money while dying in the streets. You may not get along with broke niggas, but they get along with me. And we survive and eat with no defeat, never weak. Sending a force strong enough to shatter your teeth. There's nothing I can't handle or dismantle, it's so crucial. The red oxygenated blood of my enemies to me is so
Agreed. That's where a standard has to be set amongst the ground, amongst
men.
To where we can understand that's what we're doing.
Our kids.
Yeah, that we have to take care of our own. Because nobody else is going to look at them. Yeah.
We gotta raise
Nobody's going to do it. And no matter what level of economics that you excel to, when it comes to trying to get your kids educated, once they realize it's your kids, all of a sudden the system is going to just it's not going to act right. It's not going to fail. It's going to fail. And even if it doesn't fail them, let's just say you put them in the system, and the system is like, no, we're going to do hands on. Let's say it's like fucking Polytech or Caltech. Right, where you know the technology it's there. They're going to teach them like, right? But the students themselves will fuck around with them to try to get them kicked out. Right. They're always going to have a different level of issues to deal with as they do what they're going to fucking do.
Yep.
And that's where we have to come in to let them know that.
To guide them.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's the point of parenting. But kids, we live in a world nowadays where kids don't even allow us to do our job.
What you mean the kids don't?
I mean that kids' attitudes, and I mean that the way that they conduct themselves. And now look, we live in a world. No. Listen to me. Hear me when I say this. And that's exactly what I'm saying. When we were coming up, we had to be broken. But now a kid could call the police or say what they want to say or say something that's school.
I get it. Okay,
and now the parent looks like something that they're not. They look like a monster. And the parent's really not a monster. What the parent really understands is that they know their kid. Some kids need their ass whipped.
Bro, all kids need their ass whipped.
Man, my mom beat the shit out of me.
There's not a child
and I'm gonna tell you, it made me greater.
There's not a child.
It made me better. It made me greater. You see what Joe Jackson did? He whooped his kids in the starter.
Wasn't that the Batman guy? They used to call him Batman.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So let me ask you.
I'm talking about Michael Jackson's daddy.
Oh, that's Joe Jackson.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, brothers, on another topic. And SD, we were speaking on this earlier.
Shoot.
About the N-word and other races that aren't black that are
use
using the N-word.
That's interesting.
What is your perspective? Because I hear a lot of kids just popping off the N-word. They can't wait for that shit to just roll off their tongue. And I think to a point it's gotten really disrespectful. You know, I hear a lot of Asians use it. I've heard white people use it. I've heard, Mexican people use it. But in actuality, what do you really know what it's like to be a nigga at the end of the day?
Oh, they know.
Do you really, do the people that are using the word really know what it's like
to
really be a nigga?
I'm gonna tell you
and we talking about this is on camera. Right
I'm gonna tell you.
So let's get this out.
I'm gonna tell you what
they know.
I'm gonna tell you what I do know about this. That is a word that used to mean everything at a certain point in time, but means nothing in this day and time.
Right.
And what I mean by that is that you have other races who get in the confines of their own home and listen to hip hop music and say that word comfortable. And they're not saying it in a way to disrespect anybody. They're just saying it in a way to, because that's how the music expresses, that makes them express themselves.
All right.
Now, I've been places where I've been with Hispanic people, Mexican people, Latinos. And the first thing, oh, my nigga.
Yeah, they niggas, they want to be niggas.
Nigga this, that. Nigga this, that.
But
so listen, hold on. I've been around groups of Asians.
Yeah.
I've been around certain white boys who will say that word.
But
now listen. I've also seen white people who won't accept that they have a black person's fate, and they and never use that word.
But let me ask you. So they're using the word though, but why are they using it? Why is it so important for that they have to use that word?
Can I say?
Because I'm gonna tell you guys.
Can I
story.
say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
You remember when Eazy-E first did 8 Ball and it was on that 8-inch record?
Yeah.
And he sang that I'm a nigga, we's a nigga.
Yeah. I'm a nigga, we's a nigga.
You remember that
she's
shit?
A nigga, we some niggas.
Would you like to be a nigga too? All right. So back then, it was a term for us. When he put that shit out there, I'm not saying that was the sole catalyst. When he put that out there, the thought was like, now anyone that wanted to attach themselves to whatever we went through as black people, they want to start saying that they're niggas too. Yeah. Now, we are the only people that have used that word and turned it into a term of endearment to each other.
But you got white kids that live good in the suburbs saying, nigga, you're not a nigga because you don't live like a
they
nigga.
want to be you.
You have to understand
Think of the
this
song.
too.
They want to be just like you.
Too. If you understand the definition of a nigga and what it means, a lot of people have ignorance inside of them. Nigga tendencies. A lot of people have doubt. A lot of people, are scared. A lot of people are fearful. A lot of people are scared. Those are nigga tendencies.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys a story.
You did say
this happened
twice.
recently. I was in the Lucky Boys, Pasadena, down off of Walnut and Long Road.
Okay.
So I was in there. I was going to get a refill to drink. It was a Mexican worker that worked in there.
Right.
He walked past me, and the first thing he said to me is, "What up, my nigga?" And I looked at him. I said, "Excuse me, what did you say?"
Right.
And he's like, I said, "I don't play that shit." And he's like, "Oh, no. I said, amigo. And I said, "No, you said nigga." First of all, I'm going to tell you guys like this. I have a name. For number one, I'm a man.
Right.
For number one, I'm not your nigga.
Right.
And I'm not a nigga first. I'm a man first. I'm a black man first. And I have a name. So number one, don't refer to me when you see a black man pop off, "What up, my nigga?" Because that ain't gonna fly with some black people. You'll get your ass beat with some black niggas don't play that shit when you use that word and you're not black and you going off just thinking around. You can pop off the N-word. You're gonna get busted in the motherfucking mouth.
That's right.
For some.
Amen.
For some.
Hey, motherfucking men to that.
You can't go around just calling a black man a nigga the first he doesn't even know me. The dude didn't even know me.
Does he know your name?
Because
no.
But what he's trying to say is that there is a cultural heritage boundary that you just can't fucking cross.
Exactly.
See, the problem with, one of the issues is being black. Everything and anything that we do, they want to act like it's for public use. Everyone can do it now. So the way we communicate with each other, we all can communicate like that. They say it to each other, right? But what they want to do is they want to try to take the camaraderie and brotherhood that we have together, and they want to say, "No, you got to separate it and spread it amongst the masses like peanut butter."
Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna say something real.
Because everybody's got to be included in everything that way we communicate.
I'm gonna say something.
So I get
real.
what he's saying. I really
Why
do.
are we as black people always giving our shit away? Always giving our culture away? Throwing our culture away in the trash with somebody else.
Bro, I was just saying that.
Everything
that we get, we sell it out. We sell it to the highest bidder instead of cultivating it and keeping it for ourselves, right? And this is the cold part about it. It's not that we can't do it. We can do it. But we, for some reason, feel like if we do these things, I don't know if we feel the authority having jurisdiction is going to clamp down. We'll get another Tulsa incident. No one knows.
Getting over that hump for some people.
Bro, they won't do it.
Listen, getting over that hump for some people, they have to join the masses.
Hip hop is the way it is because we've sold it out to the entire world.
But everybody is not a nigga. Because you pop on a Tupac record, that does not make you a nigga. I'm sorry. But just because you watch Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society, I'm sorry. You are not a nigga. You don't have a black experience. You don't live through the same experience as black people do.
No, hold on.
You are not a nigga. Are they an American Negro? Can you call an Asian a Negro? Let's really break it down.
Right.
Can you call a white person a Negro? When have they ever been labeled a Negro?
Never.
So how are they a nigga?
Right. Never.
You're right.
Case closed.
You're right.
Do they have nigga tendencies?
Right. All day.
Do they have nigga tendencies?
Well, everybody's ignorant.
Do people in business have nigga tendencies?
All day.
Yeah, true.
Whether white, black, or indifferent.
True. But that doesn't give everybody a right to go around.
I just
popping
said
on.
Cause see, look, but that's the
I
confusion.
just asked, do they have the tendencies?
Because see,
and why I asked that question? Do they have the tendencies?
Because they can be labeled as those that have the tendencies of.
Well, not necessarily that. Why I say that is because the ignorance in it all is because a lot of people try their best to not be what they hate or what they don't know, and when they really look in the mirror, a lot of times they are that.
That's true.
So
that's true. But that was the whole point of what Eazy was singing in the song. They do want to be us. They want to have the gold around their neck. They want to be flashy. They want to be the one that everybody's looking at the party. They want to be the nigga on the mic. They want to be the motherfucker that's making everybody dance in the street. They want to be us.
And let's take it back to the 80s and 90s. If you said the N word, you got checked. Coming up in my time, you got checked. Too many niggas have gotten weak and let niggas slide.
But why did they
say that? Let that shit slip off their tongue.
Hold on.
Niggas is of a softer generation era. They let niggas get away. People will test black people to see what they can get away with.
No, but why you think that happened?
I'm gonna get away and see if I can call this black dude a nigga and see if I can get away with. People try to see what they can get away with black folks. Am I right or wrong? Because some niggas have gotten soft.
But bro, people are hungry, so they're selling this shit, and they're making money. So if at the end of the day we tell each other we gotta get the bag, and these niggas is getting the bag doing this foul shit, what can you say?
But other people get in the bag exploiting us.
No, everyone get in the bag exploiting us. Everyone that's getting the bag right now is exploiting us. The point is now, are you doing it to a level?
Without urban black American culture, nobody in this world would be cool.
No, but
nobody would be cool without black American culture.
You are absolutely correct. But because it's being sold off by black people to the highest bidder, right? That throws the competition into the rat race of anyone and everyone can say and do these things. So to be black, you must have the gold chain. You must know how to rap, and you must know how to finesse the word nigga.
But do you get harassed by the police like normal black people?
No, and they're not going to do it.
So therefore, you are not a nigga.
No, but that's not going to stop them from getting the bag by saying the word, bro. One of the most iconic, one of the most tightest, and I'm going to say this straight out right here. One of the most tightest and iconic groups is Jedi Mind Tricks.
Look, Benny Pass, Just
and
the
them
Laws
niggas
too.
is just, they say nigga on a daily.
But Just the Law is black.
Bruh.
Stoop is Puerto Rican, the DJ. Benny Pass studied the lessons of 5%. But he's an educated white dude. He's not a devil. Benny Pass is not a devil.
But that's not what I'm saying.
That's not the point.
That's not the point.
This is America. America.
He studied his lessons.
But that's not the point. If we're going to consider this white dude in his education, then we have to let this word passe go from those that other cultures use it and say it's based on their education.
Yeah, but okay.